You're watching Tap Tech, the channel where we cut through the hype and tell you what a device is really like to use every single day. Today, it's all about the ASUS TUF Gaming A18. It's a massive 18-inch beast that's aiming to be your all-in-one gaming battle station in laptop form. If the A14 is about portability, the A18 is about going E-line on performance. Screen real estate and raw power, gaming on this thing is an absolute experience. The 18-inch display gives you a desktop-like view that makes AAA titles feel more cinematic and competitive shooters more immersive. Powered by AMD's latest Ryzen 9 8945X processor with up to 16 cores, paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 laptop GPU running at high wattage, the A18 is built to crush modern games at high settings. In Cyberpunk 2077 with ray tracing maxed, you're still getting silky frame rates thanks to DLSS 3, and in games like Apex Legends or CS2, you can easily push well beyond 200 FPS to fully exploit the high refresh rate panel. ASUS's cooling solution here is overbuilt in the best way. Dual arc flow fans, full width heat pipes, liquid metal thermal compound on the CPU, and multiple large exhaust vents keep temperatures stable, even under long sustained loads. The chassis does get warm, but never uncomfortably so in the WASD area. The display is a centerpiece here. An 18-inch QHD plus 2560 by 1600 panel with a blistering 240 Hz refresh rate, 3 milliseconds response time, and adaptive sync. It's Pantone validated. For creators, covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color gamut and gets bright enough to handle well-lit rooms without losing contrast. The 16:10 aspect ratio works wonders for immersive gaming and productivity, giving you that extra vertical space without feeling cramped. Build quality sticks to the TUF gaming tradition rugged. Military-grade durability certified to MILS TD810H standards. The aluminum top plate feels solid. The base has minimal flex, and the whole machine, despite its size, still has a certain portability at around 3 kilograms. The design is bold but not overdone. The RGB keyboard lighting that you can customize per zone through Armory Crate. Key travel is a comfortable 1.7 millimeters with satisfying feedback, and the larger chassis allows for a full numpad, which is a big plus for both gamers and people who work with spreadsheets or creative apps. The glass touchpad is spacious and accurate, though most gamers will be using a mouse. Performance outside gaming is just as monstrous. The Ryzen 9 8945X, with its high core count, tears through multitasking, 3D rendering, and video editing workflows. With up to 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM and up to 2 terabytes of PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD storage, plus extra slots for expansion, it's built for the long haul. Whether you're compiling code, editing 8K video, or running multiple VMs, it barely breaks a sweat. Battery life on a machine this size and power level is never going to be ultrabook-like. But the A18 manages a respectable 7 hours for light productivity. Thanks in part to NVIDIA Advanced Optimus and the Mux switch, allowing seamless toggling between integrated and discrete graphics. For gaming, you'll want to stay plugged into the included high-wattage power brick, but it does support USB-C charging for travel convenience. Audio is handled by a dual-speaker system with Dolby Atmos, delivering loud, clear sound with a bit more bass presence than smaller laptops. It's solid for casual gaming or watching movies, though a good headset will still give you a competitive advantage in multiplayer titles. Connectivity is stacked to USB-C ports, one with DisplayPort 1.4 and power delivery, multiple USB-A ports, HDMI 2.14, higher fresh external displays, a 5G Ethernet port for wired gaming, and Wi-Fi 6E for low-latency wireless play. ASUS's Armory Crate software continues to be a highlight, letting you monitor temps, tweak fan profiles, adjust RGB lighting, and switch between silent performance and turbo modes. You can also manually overclock or undervolt if you want to fine-tune performance. In terms of value, TUF Gaming A18 is a powerhouse for gamers who want a desktop-level experience without being tied to a desk. It's not the most portable laptop, and you'll need to make room in your bag for it. But the combination of a massive 240Hz QHD display, top-tier CPU and GPU options, military-grade build quality, and generous connectivity make it an incredible package for the price compared to other 18-inch gaming laptops like the Alienware M18 or Razer Blade 18. If you want a laptop that feels like a full desktop setup, you can fold up and take anywhere. This is it. The ASUS TUF Gaming A18 isn't trying to be subtle. It's here to give you a big, bold, and brutally powerful gaming experience in a form that still travels better than hauling around a full tower. PC, you've been watching Tap Tech? Where we focus on what it's actually like to live with the tech, not just what's printed on the box.